Andrew Eborn, who I thought he was coming in. Is he not here? He's only on the phone.
Not here, is he? No.
I'm here. I'm here virtually.
I can hear him, but I can't.
Yeah, so last time you come on the show with not coming in, I'm telling you now.
I realise that.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean,
can I say how dapper you look from a distance?
Thanks, man. James looks good as well, doesn't he?
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Thank you very much indeed. Are you going to a wedding?
Yes, I'm permanently at the wedding. I'm also sort of National Cheese Lovers Day. I've got a little bit of Stilton here. Here we go.
Oh,
I bet he's got no trousers on or anything.
Good?
I bet he's got no trousers on.
Hey, look at that. It's got to be good.
Yeah, I do like Stilton. Now, I know you've got to rush off for something you think is very important. We don't. But lovely teeth, by the way.
Yeah,
See those teeth?
Thank you. They look good.
What could be done? I think we should get rid of all these little small parties. There are basically two lots of people, socialists, capitalists, okay?
Yes.
So we don't really need all these fringe parties. They destroy, if you like, the democracy. In my view, this is my view, nobody else's.
Yes.
What could the Tories do to get elected?
Well, I think a number of things. They always say that basically opposition parties don't get elected. It's governments who lose elections, and that's the sort of principle. But what we need is clarity, isn't it? And I think at the moment, all the pollsters saying, well, it's a dead cert.
Oh.
That's
why have you stopped? Oh, there you are. Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't know, terrible thing. I was just saying, I don't think that's the case. It's not a dead cert they're going to win. If you look at things like Trump and Clinton in that election, everybody went to bed thinking Hillary had won, and the reality is they woke up and there it's Donald.
Same with Neil Kinnock in 92 when he went, we're all right. Never thought, I'm not having him as Prime Minister.
Absolutely. It would have to be, you might remember that not so long ago, it was an 80-seat majority at the last election. Yeah. And what that means, it had to be a massive swing. The number of people who are going to convert to being Labour. And I can tell you what's going to happen. Basically, a number of people are not going to be as dramatic as people turn around. I think the Conservatives still have a much better chance than people are giving them credit to. Anytime you write any party off, that's the time to start watching them. And I think that's the reality. What I can also tell you is over the next few months, my pet subject is all about AI and deepfakes. The whole world, the whole internet is going to be polluted with all these deepfake videos. And this person said that and everything else. So we could look out for that on that point of view. But I can guarantee it's not going to be a foregone conclusion.
But he's a useless Prime Minister. He wasn't even elected. I know we don't really vote, but we do really. It's all about the leader is what it comes down to. That's why Boris won and Corbyn got hammered. So he's going to lose. Maybe Braverman will win, or Boris would win if they came back, but they're on to a loser.
They're not going to win, are they, Andrew, unless they actually do something brave and stop being frightened of being called racist.
Yeah,
what the hell is going on? We are being invaded every day nearly by bunches of young men. And if I hear another one of these bloody charities, Care for Calais, by the way, I invite you onto the programme every week. You haven't got the bloody guts to come on here and argue the point with me, have you? So there we are.
A lot of them come from cultures where they subjugate women. They think homosexuality should be illegal. You know,
we don't want them here.
They're diluting our... Yeah.
One last question, Andrew. I'll let you have the final say. Why don't we have detention centres where people who come to this country like that illegally, they are invading us. They may not have weapons, but, you know, when they get here, you don't know what they might do. Why aren't they locked up in detention centres until they are investigated?
Like we used to do.
Or just send them straight back without it?
It's a great idea, James, and the whole idea is that it's supposed to be a deterrent. So in today's press, they were talking about, well, look, after a year, you're going to get all these jobs you're allowed to have, and we'll put you up and you can start earning money on casual labour and so on and so forth. What has to happen? We need to be really, really firm. The whole Rwanda thing is not the idea to send people to Rwanda. The idea is to deter the criminal gangs from sending people in the first place. The more attractive we find it, the worse it's going to be.
Yeah, but Andrew, I've got the ECHR, right? It's binding on our... You're a barrister. It's binding on our law. It's also binding on the EU countries' law, but they use EU law, and it's not binding if they use EU law. So people in the EU, like Germany, they can just avoid the ECHR, and we can't, so we should get out the ECHR.
Well, and that's what everybody's debating at the moment. We need to firm up, get clarity so nobody thinks here's a loophole, keep all the lawyers like me happy. You need to close all those loopholes, make sure there's absolute clarity.
But they're not going to.
You're not coming here. Exactly.
So why are they not?
Why
are they not going to? What are they scared of?
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. They shouldn't be scared. And that would be a vote winner. They talk...
But they're doing it in New York as well.
Pledges.
They're giving hotels to illegal migrants in New York. It's a worldwide thing. It's a WEF thing. It's
We want all these foreigners to get their flipping noses out of the business of the British United
We're being run by the elites.
Kingdom.
The elites.
Because we're being run, as you say, by the, still by the European dictatorship. And we need
leaders. We need leaders.
Avoid the
That's how you win the
ECHR.
election. Have a leader.
Is there a better country on this planet to live?
No, without a doubt, Britain is the greatest country in the world
for the moment,
and we love it. And I like to put the AI into Britain.
Tony,
so it's going to only get better.
We're going to talk to you about the AI later. I don't know where you are at the moment, but their communication systems are useless.
It's like Max Headroom, wasn't it?
Absolutely useless. Not unlike their programs. Thank you very much indeed. We will continue with a call from Tony in Lancashire.
Hey, Tony.
Good evening, gents, and how are you?
Good.